Good morning to all. I am Dr. B.G. Geeta, Professor, Computer Science and Engineering, K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology. Today we are going to see about 50 CS E54, Cyber Security, Keylogger and Spyware. Keylogger is a malicious computer program that records everything you type on the keyboard and learns the keystroke pattern including words, characters, symbols and send all the recorded details to the malicious hackers. There are two types of key locker. One is hardware and software key lockers. Hardware key lockers a device that can be attached in our computer, which will act as a key locker and collects information about the specified target. Software key locker, it's a malicious program that does not infect your system, but still can steal your passwords, account details, etc. How does key locker work? Just like any other malicious program that sends its reports to the attackers, Keylogger also sends information about keystrokes that a victim enters in his keyboard to its creator or a remote server or a specified email addresses. How to protect from keyloggers? As a user, don't download any attachment from unknown websites. Keep your antivirus software updated. Use virtual keyboards, which will prevent from typing keywords, keystrokes. And two factor authentication methods can be used for important sites. Use firewall and the password manager and keep updated. The next one is a spyware. Any software that installs itself on your computer and secretly begins tracking your online activity without your knowledge and concern is termed spyware. It is a kind of virus that accumulates data about individuals and organizations covertly and then disseminates it to other companies. What does spyware do? Spyware is content, yes, because it has the potential to be exploited and can breach the end user's privacy even when it is installed for relatively innocent purpose. Once installed, it keeps track of login information, monitors it, and spies on confidential data. The main objective of spyware is to search down a person's whereabouts, track down their bank account information, intercept their emails, eavesdrop on their phone calls, and record them along with their personal photographs and videos also. Different types of spyware. One is adware, tracking cookies, trojans, keyloggers, stalkware. Adware is advertisement. It monitors your online behavior and shows your advertisements based on what it believes you will be interested in. Although less harmful than certain types of malware, the adware can nonetheless affect a device's functionality in addition to being obstructive. The next one is Trojan. Once they take over a device, they search for private data and deliver it to immoral people who will exploit it to steal money, breach accounts, or make fraudulent purchases. Additionally, they can be used to take control of a computer by installing a backdoor or remote access. Next one is the key lockers. These devices let a fake record each keystroke you make on your keyboard, even those you use to sign into your internet accounts. Stalware, it is often placed on a mobile device so that a third party can follow the phone's owner. Next one is browser hijackers. It is a form of spyware designed to change internet browser parameters without the user consent or the agreement. The last one is the rootkit. It is a form of spyware that allows hackers to gain access to and command a computer. In detail, hardware or the advertising software is the term used for various pop-up advertisement that show up on your computer or mobile device. Hardware has the potential to become a malicious and harm your device by slowing it down, hijacking your browser, and installing viruses and spyware. Adhere is a type of malware that blasts your device with excessive ads, irritating at beats worst. Adware can compromise your security and track your online behavior. Read on to learn what adware is, how it infects your device, and how to remove it. So malicious adware aims to trick users into downloading other types of malware such as spywares to their devices. Next one is the Trojan. Trojan horse is a program or software designed to look like a useful or legitimate file. Once the program is installed and open, it steals information or deletes the data. Trojan horse compared to other types of malware that it usually runs only once and then is done functioning. Some create backdoor effects. Another distribution of Trojan is by infecting a server that hosts websites. Downfall of Trojan very reliant on the user. Then stalware. Stalware is which is sometimes called spyware. It refers to a type of app or the software that is designed to be hidden from the owner of a device. Stalware is used for stalking. These insidious apps do things like spy on your activity, track your location, or even record all your keystrokes. It can be used for ethical purposes, such as a parents tracking their children with cell phones. Sometimes it is the illegal, and sometimes it is a legal. Stalware or the spouseware is a class of commercial software designed for spying on the user of the device on which it is installed. Actually, the developers sell it openly and market it as useful apps such as parental control. It has been installed on your device. You may notice the battery draining more quickly, your device running on and off by itself, as well as unusual spikes on your data usage. Familiarize yourself with the signs that your phone has been hacked. One way to detect a stalware is to keep an eye out for physical changes in the behavior of your phone. Issues may be a poor battery life, unexplained high data usage, or taking longer to shut down can be indications your phone is installed with stalware. Okay, how to prevent the spyware? So no guarantee that you will always be free from spyware. The easiest strategy to stop spyware from infecting your networks is to create a solid security policy for your business and to train your staff members. Simple training should cover topics like which programs to download and from which websites, how to stop, how to pop-ups, how to read an end-user license agreement before agreeing to it, and how to avoid clicking an undoubtful attachment and links, and how to avoid downloading unidentified software. Always maintain your software and security settings current, backup your data frequently, and use a dependable firewall and precious anti-spyware. Gaining more control over the applications will allow you to defend your business assets from attacks. Then keep your data secure and make your user less susceptible to them. So this is the prevent the spyware. And next one is the zero trust. Leverage zero trust access management. It is also a preventing the spyware. Zero trust is a safety structure that mandates all users, whether inside or outside the underlying network, to be verified, approved, and continually evaluated for security rights before being permitted access. Zero trust presupposes no distinct network edge. Systems can be local, cloud-based, or both, with resources and workers located anywhere. Implement security measures for mail. Email security is an essential component of your general security. There are several ways email can cause spyware to enter your systems. Example as attachment or embedded file or macros or via a link in the email body. The next, backup data to the cloud as a contingency plan. The need to store massive amounts of data has become a primary concern for any business or the services. It may be large or the small business. So data to be stored in the cloud, it should be a saved. Then access the hard drive. If the above steps do not eliminate the adware or the spyware, we will need to boot into safe mode to prevent the adware or malware from executing. Users can try tools like Podbee Bootable CD, which offers access to the adware or spyware folders, which one may then manually delete. It takes around a minute to complete the process. That's all. So, but keep in mind that the hard drive structures and the folder arrangements should not be disturbed. The next one is take preventive measures. Always we should run the computer without the spyware and malware infections. Users come across a free software that seems appealing. It is advisable to conduct a thorough search and the read reviews. Next one is how to remove the spyware from the system. Enable the safe mode. Safe mode is a Windows tool that allows you to boot a computer with the bare minimum of settings and files. This will assist in resolving most issues that may encounter with our operating system without disturbing the remaining files and the applications. The next one is the delete any files and programs that seems suspicious. So another approach to eliminating spyware from your system is to remove any unusual files which may not recognize but do not immediately consider as spyware. First, open the Windows control panel and go to or remove programs on your Windows workstation. Simply choose the suspicious looking software and click the uninstall button if it appears in the list. Then restart the computer. Next one is make use of a professional spyware removal tool. If none of those methods mentioned above for removing spyware from the computer have worked, you can utilize malware removal tool. So you can run a comprehensive system scan with an antivirus application. This scan will identify suspicious files and advise you to clean, isolate, or remove them. Thank you.